Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. We are here for another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday morning. Where else would you rather be on the internet on a Wednesday morning, Brandon? But right here at Practice, the show. 2025 was the year that AI changed everything. And in 2026, AI is no longer optional, it's required. If you're not using AI in your business, you're already falling behind other businesses who are moving faster, cheaper, and smarter. Content creation, funnels, ads, email, SEO, it's now all AI powered. The right AI stack can save you time, cut costs, and multiply your output. Creators and businesses using AI are scaling while others stall. And 2026 will reward those who build with AI that's baked into everything. Tonight, Brandon and I will look back on 2025 and share our AI tool stacks for 2026. Tonight on Pitch Practice, the show. My name is Mark. I'm the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101. I teach the newest art and science of funnel building to help content creators sell other people's stuff. Brandon?
And I'm here, Brandon. Hopefully you can hear me because I can't hear you, so I'm going to have to drop and come back in. But Brandon here, your Chief Business Strategist, Brandon Growth Lab, helping you take those funnels, get them hooked up online properly to grow your brand, not miss a lead, and fix those leaky sales funnels. So give me about 2 seconds here. I don't know what's going on with my Chrome, but my computer's kind of wigging out here. So I will BRB.
It's that new setup. Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. What's up, everybody? Smash that heart button down in the comments. Smash that like button. We know you're watching out there. Thanks for tuning in on this New Year's Eve. How's everybody doing out there? Are you ready for the new year? It is almost about 6 hours till the clock strikes midnight and we are into a brand new year. Tell me what are your big plans for the new year down in the comments. What are you most excited about coming up in 2025? We are coming on early tonight. Can you hear us? Are you there, Brandon? Okay, we see you. You're in the stream. We can see you, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Right. What's up, Brandon? You did get your intro in there, and it is New Year's Eve 2025. We got a good show tonight. We're on early, but we want to make sure that we're just going to go until the top of the hour. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Give us a hashtag where you're watching from. Is it already New Year's where you're at? If you are already, well, welcome into 2026. It's still 2025 here. We got about 5 hours, Brandon. You ready to pop the bottles?
No.
What do you mean you're not ready to pop the bottles? It's a celebration. 2025 left us with some what did 2025 leave you with? What did it leave you with? Some scars? Did it leave you with some awards, some medals? Well,
No.
How will you remember 2025?
Couldn't tell you, man. It was just a blur. Just glad I got through it, and we're able to rock and roll here. That's about it.
That's it? Are you serious?
That's it.
Man, there's been so much that's happened this year. Let's talk about a year ago, we were at the ClickFunnels Connect event. And
we were
right in December. And we cruise right into the New Year's. And then 2 months later, we were right there at Funnel Hacking Live in February, out there in Las Vegas. We made a lot of promises. We set a lot of goals. Now is time to, analyze those results. Did we reach our goal? Have we reached where we thought we were going to be at the beginning of the year? And is it, you know what? Oh man, I guess I don't know if anybody could have even expected the year to be as it has been.
It's been a weird year, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't go as I had planned. Didn't get the number of clients that I was hoping to get, and the ones that I did get didn't pay me. So it's been a little rough. I'm a little salty towards the end of the year here about it.
Yeah,
At least they haven't paid me yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
There's still a couple hours left.
Yeah. Yeah, coming up with $2,000 in 7 hours, and it's been 3 months. Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah. Earlier this year, ClickFunnels announced their brand new Connect events after we attended the very first one, and well, it wasn't the very first one, but it was. They had a few other ones, but we did get to attend I think I would say it was a granddaddy of them all in Hollywood at the glorious studio out there. That was your first trip out to Hollywood, wasn't it, Brandon?
It was first time ever in California. Of all the glitz and the glamour they say that's out there, really wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. I mean, it was cool to see the Hollywood sign and the stars and all that kind of stuff, but the smell of pee in the middle of the streets, not something I'd go to want to have to experience again. But no, I mean, it was definitely a good time to meet and connect with everybody and network and all that kind of good stuff. But would I go back out there again? I mean, to that type of event, yes. But would I just go out to Hollywood to go to Hollywood? No.
Well, I think we literally were out there for 24 hours. I really didn't even rent a hotel or a room. I just stayed with a couple of my nephews, and it was in and out. I don't know if you can judge the entire Hollywood from where we were. And we were in that area with the we were at the area with the Man's Chinese Theater and the Hollywood Boulevard Strip. But
that's Hollywood. You can see the sign. And so, yeah, I'm going to judge the entire area based on the 4 blocks that I walked at the place. Yeah,
no, you can't do that. That's not a fair judgment.
Fair enough for me.
So how are you doing this evening? So tonight's episode of Pitch Practice, the show, we're coming on early because this is New Year's Eve, and we both have we want to, spend that time with our family. Sometimes let us know how you like to spend the New Year's coming in. But I think the end of the year is a time to actually look over. Can you believe we're almost into 2026? I feel like it just came just like that.
Yeah, but it was a quick year. And glad it's over, and just looking forward to try to do it different next year.
Okay. Yep. And definitely, I think, we want to do sort of a kind of maybe a quick, just going to review some of the things that we've done over this past year, because earlier this year, I think I was talking about, we went to Funnel Hacking Live in February, and then shortly, I think that's when we kind of first discovered Offer Lab. But you remember, that's 2025 is the year that we were given the titles of ClickFunnels ambassadors.
Yep, that was pretty cool. I was pretty excited about that. I mean, after being with the software for 5 years and in the groups and going to all the events, things like that, it eventually had to happen. And as much as we've talked about it week in, week out on this show, yeah, it just made sense that they finally kind of saw and recognized that and gave us that title and looking to continue to be an ambassador as long as they'll have us. I think it's pretty cool with the perks we get, and and want to keep it forward and keep promoting one of the better softwares that's out there in the market for small businesses like ourselves and others to utilize.
Nice, nice. We're getting messages in the chat from the future.
Is Sharon rubbing it in already?
She's it.
I think it's what, 2:00 in the morning right now, her time.
We'll be there soon. Hold our spot, Shaz. Hold our spot. Happy New Year's to you, Shaz. Happy New Year's to you and your family. I wish you the most prosperous New Year's or 2026. You know, I hope your 2025 was great, and I hope your 2026 is even better. Everything that you desire. 20, we were given that title of ClickFunnels ambassador, and then ClickFunnels announced more of their Connect events. I think earlier this year, I called it the Summer of Connect.
Yeah, the Connect events were awesome. We both managed to make our way down to Georgia and go to that event there with Danny, and it was well put together. I liked it, enjoyed it. The facility was absolutely amazing, and hopefully they continue to grow and whatever they're doing down there with that space. And yeah, definitely want to go there again if they host another one there, and possibly even check out the ClickFunnels headquarters down there in Atlanta.
Yes, yes. All right.
Or Canton is the more proper city, I guess, is where they're actually located.
Yes, where they're actually located. Yes, my man, Earl Richardson. Oh, man. Love this too, my brother. Happy New Year's to you, Earl Richardson. Oh, man, you are such a beacon of light, a beacon of light. And every time I see you come across my page, it's always something positive, encouraging. Keep it up. Keep it up. I definitely wish you and your family, I hope 2025 was awesome for you. I'm sure it was. And I wish you health. Number one, health in your family. Health, a healthy, prosperous, and new year. And enjoy, brother. Let's do this more and more. I love this online thing. I'm notching off another year being in this online space, Brandon. Now we're going to say, oh, I've been in this. Just adding another year to our experience. It's been great. If I were to name 2025 the year of something, I would say it was the year of AI, or was that last year?
I don't know. I mean, I think the year of AI was a couple of years ago when like OpenAI, kind of exploded onto the scene, seemingly out of nowhere. Everybody was talking about ChatGPT and how amazing it is and what it can do. And I don't know if I was late to the party or right on time to it, but it was definitely interesting to get the account and start utilizing and figuring out what can be done with ChatGPT to make your life better, easier, faster, and to help you, do things that you're not really good at doing. Especially when it comes to either coding or writing copy or, getting a whole bunch of landing pages and things like that done and building websites and things like that would normally take you days can then be shrunk down to hours. So I don't know. I would say when OpenAI came out, was it 2002 or 2003?
No, it was 2020.
Was it 2020?
22.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant. 22. I
You
think when
said
it came
oh
out in 22, I think that was kind of the year of AI. Now it's just gone absolutely crazy nuts with everything that's gone out. And you heard the news about Manus, right? Facebook just bought
Meta.
Manus,
Yeah.
and so who knows what they're going to do now with Facebook and the glasses and the WhatsApp and what they got, Instagram and Threads. How that's all going to be synced up in that one ecosystem. So I don't know, man. I don't think this year was the year for AI. Next year definitely is going to be an even more exponential growth with all the models. But I think that the founding year was really the it year. 'Cause I think it's lost its luster a
I,
little bit.
I think this was the year because I think the models when they first came out, there was just so much inconsistencies. Do you remember seeing videos put together and then the arms were like this?
Yes.
Yeah, do you remember three arms? They'd have arms coming out of their necks. But it has refined, and I think these models have gotten to the point where they are almost indistinguishable from the actual images now. It's almost indistinguishable. Is that I want to just throw a shout out to Amory Camboy, the best of the best. What do you mean, the best of the best?
Could
Do you
be
know who
us.
that
Who
is?
knows? Uh,
There,
I don't. Oh wait, America. Yes, I know who that is. I know who that is. He's a cool dude, man.
what'd you say?
He said he's a cool dude.
You want to say what's up to him?
What up, dude? It's been a minute. Glad you're doing all right.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. But now AI, I think that I think it's becoming a little bit more well, I would say the early adopters, when you're talking about, was based really early adopters. People were still hesitant to jump into the fray, especially with the models out there. And but now this year, you've got all of the models that have been increasing their deep research, their deep learning. The image models have gotten 10 times better. And next year, AI, I do not believe will be an optional thing, but it's going to be a requirement for you to have multiple AIs working in your business. What's up? What's up, Amory? Nice to meet you. Catching some tip, fellas. Happy New Year's to you. I hope your 2025 was great. And I wish you much health, prosperity, wealth, love, and everything that you wish in the new year, Amory. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
It's a Mary Cam boy.
Oh, it's like American Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
That's
it
not
is.
his real name. That's what he changed his name to, which is funny. His real name's Johnny.
Oh, it must be one of your friends, Brandon.
It is. It is one of my friends.
Chief business strategist. A little bit more about last year. It's a whole 12 months. There's a whole 12 months there. And we went through becoming ClickFunnels ambassador, seeing the changes that have happened in ClickFunnels
Big
over the
changes.
past year, right? What are some of your most memorable changes that have happened over this year just with the ClickFunnels software? And you and I, we've had that back behind the scenes access. That's always been great. And remember, we sat at the dinner with the Cole. Well, what is his title? Andrew, what's his title?
He's like chief product officer or something like that.
Yeah. Remember
Product
that
development
dinner?
officer. Yes, that was a good dinner.
Remember
I
that
was
dinner?
I was already stuffed from like 2 days before, so it's kind of difficult to eat it all. But yes, I do remember that dinner. It was a good dinner. Lots of nuggets getting dropped there that even if I could remember, I wouldn't share. But I do know, like, just based on that dinner alone, like ClickFunnels is not going anywhere. They have so many different revenue streams and tendrils out there. As long as everybody's using the platform and processing payments through the system, be able to keep the prices relatively reasonable, and the software isn't going anywhere. But I would say the biggest memorable thing, I guess, would be the rebrand, the big rebrand that happened. It's not often you get to kind of experience in real time a rebrand of a company that you're affiliated with. It's scary at times. You got to make sure that the rebrand is going in the right directions. I don't think they deviated from their mission at all with the rebrand. Just kind of refreshing the logo up a little bit there. They completely redid their website, which was cool,
Yeah, yeah,
and it really showcased the power of the 2.0 editor when seeing it done for the parent company. It's like there's everything the parent company sells, they use themselves, which is great. It didn't used to be like that on 1.0. Like they may have had like their like homepage or something like that on there, but their blogs were all done on WordPress. All that stuff was kind of piecemealed together, Frankenstein together. And now with 2.0, when you have the blog editor in there, you have the carts, you have the back end um, uh, customer portal and things like that, all integrated into one cohesive platform. It just makes it for a much better experience. And all of their properties now, from magnetic marketing to secrets of success to the new Bootstrap that's coming out. If you haven't been listening to the blogs, the new Bootstrap deal is coming out. That's probably going to be built on ClickFunnels. So there's it's such a Swiss Army knife, and going into number two, the editor design on the back
yeah,
end, like they refreshed that, which made it a lot easier on the eyes
yeah, yeah.
to navigate through. And then
Hmm.
the number three thing that I love the most is the MCP that they
Yeah.
added that with, and we'll get into that with when we get into the AI stuff. But those are my top three right there.
Top three. Awesome. Awesome. Good top three. Good top three. If I were to say my top three, the rebrand, you are so right about that rebrand. That rebrand was it's sort of like a fresh start. And not just a rebrand on the colors and the logos, but I feel like it kind of went to a different feel. And I go back to what Russell and Todd said in that video when they announced it, and they said that ClickFunnels is software, education, and community, and it very forward facing. I think the ClickFunnels before was probably reaching its maximum, but when they rebranded it, it's a rebranding for the future. And I loved it, and I think it went well. The even the social media profiles though, I think they've started to, different content. It's not just, it's like they came up with the times. it was
Yes.
it was
For
like it
for
was
as
old, and then they just brought it back to actually modern day to times.
for as much as Russell talked about doing the things, he never really did the things. Now he's actually starting to do them, which is nice, and it's kind of refreshing to see. Is like the the teacher actually doing the things. It kind of gives you a little bit more of that warm and fuzzy feeling. It's like, okay, he's doing it. He told me to do it. He's already doing it, so definitely do it.
Yes, yes. I think, and you talked about AI inside of ClickFunnels and actually the user experience. it went through a change, and then one day it just looked completely different in there, and then they added the apps. Remember, they added it so that each different, Swiss Army knife, if you want to call it, they added the apps so you can add and subtract. And then they've now just recently they've changed the AI. Before was Napoleon. I think they experimented with some. I don't think it had a name, but it was a bot up there at the top. If we look back this past year, some of the guests that we've had, um, Eric Thane. Remember, we were out there and we were out there. What was it? Provo, Utah, Lehigh, Utah.
Yes, it was an absolutely beautiful site. I wanted it. I would fight. There's any way I could stay out there, I would have stayed.
That was another nice little retreat this past year. Just a meetup in person. And how's that 365-day content creation challenge going, Brandon?
Absolutely horrendous. It didn't go anywhere. But hey, we got next year to do it. We got tomorrow. We got starting tomorrow. And if it's not going to be an everyday content creation thing, because first of all, like a lot of last year, I just got in my feels. Like it just was not really going well. So, call it an excuse, call it whatever you want. But just I got down, and for whatever reason I couldn't get back up to do it. And kind of sucks. But I mean, that's life. It happens every once in a while, man. You think you are, on the right path and doing the right things, and you don't get a couple breaks and it gets you down and you just don't do it. So, and I'll just be open and honest about it right now. And that has to not happen in 2026 at all.
You're still in the game. You're still in the game. You're still showing up. You're still fighting. Not like that Paul guy that's not fighting anymore.
Yeah, he got punched and he didn't know what to do after that.
Yeah, you're still in the game. Sometimes you hear people saying that you need to rest a little bit, but just don't quit. You're still here, still going. There's tomorrow. Resilience. We bounce back and we are equipped to make it through. And just learn from those things. Absolutely. Eric Thane, we met out there, and then over the summertime, it's we had our dog days of summer, and then we had announcement about the Offer Lab launch. Wish you would have had an opportunity to go out there too, Brandon.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. I don't know if did. I don't think I did. No, I didn't apply for it, so I didn't get it. So that's okay.
Yeah.
So there was already a lot of travel I already did early in the year, and I didn't have those 9 to 5 vacation days left. So there's no way I could have burned them for that, because I'm actually burning them right now. I was off 100% since Christmas. I'm off all this week. I go back on the 5th, back to the grind, and then the goal is by June to not have to work for anybody again. That's setting to June 1st, be able to just quit and rock and roll. So we got to figure it out.
Yes. If we're talking about 2025, let us know down in the comments some of your favorite features from ClickFunnels back in from 2025. One thing we didn't mention was the new addition of the frameworks. That was we got the first peek about the frameworks just about a year ago when we were in the Hollywood event, and then it was released to the general public earlier this year. Was it around Funnel Hacking Live? But
I don't think they did it at Funnel Hacking Live. They might have. I think they did. I think they did announce it at Funnel Hacking Live, the framework deal. And frameworks are kind of a game changer because I mean, people are going to copy. People are going to try to copy you. Okay, so why not try to get in front of them by building it for them, and either giving it to them and getting the affiliate commission, or actually just selling it to them. Like you'd be essentially selling the installation. Just because you give them the piece of the puzzle means they know how to actually set it up, buy the domains, hook it all up, and test it, make sure it works. So you can build the framework, sell the framework, sell the implementation of the framework. I mean, there's just so many ways to skin the cat and make money from it, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I have a framework and I actually used it and installed it with a roofing company this past year, and I think it's doing all right for them. It's getting traffic, they're getting leads from it, so it works.
You know what? I don't think the framework library gets enough credit. Let me is it framework what's the website?
I didn't bookmark it.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can try it. Frameworks really changed the game, and the reason that they changed the game is initially, ClickFunnels was built for sharing, sharing funnels, and you can share funnels and you can share emails. But what if you could share entire workflows, from, enrolling people in courses, sending people emails? It just allows you to share more than just a sales funnel page or just an email sequence or an email copy. I'm pretty sure I do have
it's frameworkslibrary.com.
Okay, so frameworkslibrary.com. Okay. I had it with just an S. And hold on, let's take a look here. All right, and can you pull it up?
Yep, I have it. I can share it here.
Okay, let me get you on the screen. Just to show it for all those out there. I think there's probably people out there that may have never heard of Frameworks Library or don't know about the Frameworks Library, but it is a feature that's available inside of your ClickFunnels. Yeah, for anyone. Another new feature that came out this year was they released a brand new affiliate marketing training. I think that came around the middle of the year.
Yeah, it was like June or July. Are you able to pull my screen up? Because I did the share screen, but it's not working. I don't know.
Do me a favor, put the link in the chat. And let me see if I can pull it up. Put it in the chat. I'll see if I can pull it up on my screen. We'll go and take a look and see exactly what frameworks are there and what are the options for using the frameworks library inside of your ClickFunnels account. I got it. So let me go ahead and share this here. And this is really cool. It is really cool. Let's show you this here. All right, you're on my screen. We're watching it now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. Yes, here we are. The ClickFunnels. Welcome to the ClickFunnels Frameworks Library. What is this library? You find what you need to get your online business up and running in a day. Now, here's the thing. These are ready, available. When you click this, it's going to download straight into your ClickFunnels account. That's it. One click download. Now, what does it include? Here you've got a supplements e-com store. You got a supplement brand. You want to sell food. You want to sell recipes. In this framework, you're going to get a cart, a store, Zendrop, physical products. You want to, are you selling survival e-com store? But this is really just an e-com store. I think it's, it says survival, but it can be actually, customized. And I think that's what they did here because it looks like the same template used for a survival e-com store and in gadgets e-com store. Also, pets e-com store, health and fitness e-com store, cosmetics. Man, this is really, I think this frameworks library has been increased. Real estate, realty. This you got this one right here, Brandon.
I do have that one. Yep.
Now, yeah, this one is for all those out there that are looking to start an affiliate program. In case you weren't aware, ClickFunnels has the ability for you to create your own affiliate program, which means that you get people to sign up and go out there and promote your products, and you can assign a percentage of commission for them. Well, this page right here is an automatic setup, and you can download that, and it's going to automatically set you up to set up a affiliate program. I'm sorry, I go up and down, right? All right, here's 3 more frameworks. Live webinar. Look at that one. Did you know this one was in there, Brandon?
I did not. I might steal it for my 3 biggest mistakes.
Yeah.
That I do plan on doing at least 52 times this year. The goal is to do them on Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. every week. 3 biggest mistakes small business owners make and how to fix them. Surprisingly, I ran that live with 9 people on it, and 33% of them all booked a call with me. So didn't get any sales out of it, but they at least booked a call and got consultation. They weren't really in my niche anyway. I mean, happy to help them regardless, but they're not really my niche. But it was cool to
go get the practice, right?
Yep.
And actually see people engaged in the audience and actually get them to sign up. What about you out there listening? Do you plan to run any webinars this year? Are you planning to do live selling? I was speaking to someone about doing live webinars recently, and guess what they asked me, Brandon?
What's that?
They asked me, this is what they said. I'm gonna tell you 2 things, and I'm gonna give it to you, and I want to see what your response is. They said, I'm out here trying to sell to freelancers, but the market is saturated. Are webinars still effective?
Sure, they are. I mean, selling, as long as the hook, story, and offer is good, they're going to be as effective as the right audience that you're preaching to. I mean, if you try to serve chicken to someone that wants steak, they're not going to buy it. So you got to have the right thing at the right time. But we got Doug in the comments asking why you paid like $600 for the CF and Zendrop stores integration, where I got the same 3 stores, fitness, pets, and survival, and I only got 3. I paid big money for what seems to be the same thing. Well, here's the thing, Doug. That was part of a whole other offer, and that $600 you spent was for the Zendrop program itself, which is not really which is semi-affiliated with ClickFunnels with regards to the integration. However, the stores that you got were just part of the upsells. So I would say upsells, part of the bundle, I guess, to make it feel more valuable. Sure, you can have these stores for free. You can get them here from the frameworks library and then sign up for a ClickFunnels account. But if you don't have Zendrop and pay for that to hook up the drop shipping to get all the products and all that kind of stuff kind of done for you, it's kind of like having a car with no gas. So
yeah, You'll have the
That's
funnels, but you won't have the integration with the Zendrop.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And though there is a free account with Zendrop, you don't get everything that you need with the free account to make it work easy for you with the automated fulfillment and all that kind of good stuff. So um yeah, that hopefully that answers your question, Doug. But hey, let's keep it moving here. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show. The as we start off here with the AI.
This, okay.
What
Yeah,
what
I'm
are the
sorry.
tools? What are the tools that that we should be looking out for in 2026?
Just okay. Yep, we're gonna get to that. Just there you go. I've showed the entire page. If you have not seen that ClickFunnels page, then definitely reach out to Brandon or myself and we can get you hooked up there so you can see the details on it. Let me stop the sharing on that screen. All right, okay, got it. All right, cool. Hey, let's get you back over there. That's where you belong. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. So that's just some of my favorite things about the ClickFunnels changes over the past year. Tell us yours in the comments. Yeah, and if you want one of those funnels that we just showed, definitely let us know. But we also want to talk about today because we are going into 2026, and I believe 2026 is going to be the year of AI. You may not agree with me, Brandon, but I feel as though AI is going to make a major impact, and it's no longer an option but a requirement for businesses today. As we see the consolidation uh, of the market, just yesterday, I think it was, maybe 2 days ago. Do you remember the news that came out?
Yeah, Meta bought Manus. So yeah, with that big acquisition, the whole deal is going to be flipped on its head when it comes to AI and all that kind of good stuff, and the whole ecosystem for dealing with Facebook, running Facebook ads, dealing on WhatsApp, dealing with Threads, Instagram, like having Manus as the new foundation of the whole thing could be good and also could be scary.
Yeah, could be. You've got, I believe it's sort of like an arms race. You've got a few companies out there that are developing AI, and I think the race is just to create this super intelligent. You have Meta in the race now, and I think that's one reason why they acquired the startup Manus, and then there's Anthropic. Anthropic. I've been learning a little bit more about it, but Anthropic's AI is Claude. Um, okay, all right, got it. And Anthropic is Claude, Grok, and then you also got Open AI. And to me, I think that OpenAI is actually falling behind.
I
OpenAI and
I will agree.
ChatGPT.
I will agree. They've kind of slacked. However, I still think they still have a solid foundation with them, and the outputs that you get from them are more suited for, I don't know, answers. Like it can do some stuff. The copywriting's okay as long as you one know how to prompt it well, and two have like seasoned it really well and given it the information that you wanted to write about and how to write. It just really needs to be seasoned. Claude out of the gate when I started using that, I was like, what? I mean, I did tell it like how to act, and I did give it, some seasoning to begin with, but the copy that came out of it is like absolutely crazy, and the emails that it's writing for me are crazy good. And Mark, I know you've gotten a couple of them, so I mean, some of it is still edited by me, but the first drafts that come out are are pretty good. And then hardly ever use Grok, even though I'm on X. Nano Banana. That's about the only thing that I use with Gemini when it comes to image generation. But I've never ever used Manus. And I did watch a video the other day, and they say Manus is good for agent work. So if you want some good solid agent work to run in the background, Manus is the one to use.
I do plan to dive deeper into the agents. I'm looking forward to it. And, I think the whole idea behind this is also because I think that most creators and business owners are still thinking about AI, but going into 2026, smart business owners and content creators know that without AI, the gap between having a successful and a non-successful business will be massive. The speed at which you are able to build, grow, and develop content, strategies, ideas with AI is definitely something that you should be looking forward to. So in this, my AI tool stack, I have 10 different AI tool stacks that I use for 10 different purposes. And just to outline the uses of AI, as in first, using AI as, excuse me. Okay, so number one is using AI as okay, hold on. Okay, take two.
Using AI as a copywriter?
Using using AI as a customer acquisition tool, capturing more leads, booking more appointments, engaging with customers 24/7, being able to maximize revenue from your existing traffic, and turning attention into real revenue. Because customers don't sleep, and neither should your business. And AI now allows you to have someone available to answer and respond to any and all requests at any time of the day or night. My number one tool to use, you know what that is, Brandon?
I got an idea.
Go ahead and say it. And you said it's the number one tool.
It's going to be Conversations AI. I mean, there's no other tool out there on the market right now that is sophisticated enough to be able to handle answering the phone, setting your appointments, responding to text messages, and making sure that your customers are taken care of and handled. And I can speak from experience. I had a pest control issue earlier this year, and I called three local pest control companies. None of them answered their phone. One was leave a message. And so I ended up calling a national brand. And I hated to do it because I'd rather give business to the local guy, honestly, but I had something that needed to get taken care of ASAP. And, if they're too busy to answer the phone, or at least can't schedule an appointment to come out, within a timely manner to get something taken care of, need service done now. Like, the customer is not going to wait for you. Don't think that ever. I don't care how small your town is and how well everybody knows who you are and what you do. The customer will not wait for you. And if there's nobody there answering the phone or responding to text messages or responding to emails or Facebook messages or any of that, you're going to lose the deal 100% of the time.
Absolutely. And with conversation.ai, it allows you to set up these custom agents or assistants that will take those calls for you. Definitely. That is it. And the other tool that I would recommend in my stack to using AI as a the other tool that I have in my stack, which comes to using AI as the as a customer acquisition tool, is ManyChat. Another tool that you can use to actually have a response 24/7. All right. Now, the second usage of AI that I talked about or thinking about in my stack is using AI as a brain that's trained to sound and speak like you. The standard AI chat assistants work, but custom GPTs can give you already proven frameworks that make your idea generation easier, more personalized, and authentic sounding. Google also has a tool called Google Gems. There's your custom GPT from Chat GPT. And I also recommend a course that I'll make sure that if you want, if you want my list of stack, you just comment AI stack in the comments, and I will get you my list of my AI stack for 2026. And in that list, it includes a list of 10 custom GPTs for content creators and business owners that will turn your generic AI model into a custom brain. What do you think about using AI as a brain that's trained to sound and speak like you?
I think it's 100% smart and the way to go. I mean, if you're able to clone yourself, I mean, that's the number one rule of business is to not do everything yourself. So if you can make a clone of yourself, even though it's a machine to be able to do it, great, 100% great. Will it get it right every time? Probably not. Just like with any employee that you tell it what to do, it probably is not going to do it. So you got to follow up on it. But I think it's good to be able to again season a GPT or an AI language model with how you speak. In fact, I listened to a podcast today. Russell was talking about, or was Mastermind in Paradise guy gave a presentation on how he built a custom GPT that knew your inner soul pretty much, based on 12 years of journal entries and things like that, and to figure out why he wasn't moving the needle. And it was based on the predictable patterns that he was always going through, based on the journal entries, yada yada yada. And it's crazy what you can do and give it the data to analyze and then help you move forward. So yes, definitely use that.
Yeah, it's one thing to have the standard GPTs, but if you really want to exponentially get better results out of the large language models or any of the AI tools, use the opportunity to do what's called a RAG. I didn't know that's what it was called, but did you know that's what it's called? It's a RAG, RAG. That's when you give the custom GPT a personal library to reference when answering those questions. Yeah, that's in my AI tool stack. And remember, if you want access to it, comment AI stack down in the comments. We're going to go through these recipes kind of quickly. The third way that I'm using AI in 2026, I'm using AI as a short form video creation engine, turning one idea into 10 videos to get more reach without more work. More time for the vision, less time creating. What tools are there? I've got my Higgs field, my Restream, Opus Clip, and also does the one that you use for recording, Riverside, does it do that too?
Riverside does that as well as Descript. So if you have any one of those, you're pretty much golden. You don't really need to overlap them too much. I mean, if you're looking to stream and podcast and do all the things, Restream is the way to go. If you're just looking to kind of record, just stick with Descript. You'll be set.
Cool. The fourth use of AI in 2026 is using AI as a content creation, as a tool to create dynamic and highly personalized offers. Now, when I'm talking about this, I'm thinking about tools like Gamma, Canva, Pictory, and other tools that you can customize and create beautifully designed presentations just using the right prompt. Create onboarding documents, internal Q&As, lead magnets by prompts. How about that? What about using content to create dynamic and highly personalized offers like that, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, I leverage Gamma all the time now. I have my own custom theme, all that kind of stuff built out for the reports that I pump out. as well as for the lead magnets. Canva, I've been using Canva forever, and I haven't really leveraged their AI so much because I don't think it's that good yet. But as far as being able to get in there with the like the pre-made content, the stuff that they have, it just saves so much time.
Absolutely. Leveraging AI as a tool to create beautiful documents. The fifth way I'm using AI in 2026, I'm using AI as a funnel builder, automation, conversion booster, and funnel optimizer, letting you build better and faster than ever. And you can make automatic and funnel page optimization tools, the ClickFunnels MCP server, the ClickFunnels AI webinar builder, AI powered email marketing course, and AI powered SEO blog post generators. What about AI as building funnels?
Love it. I
Yeah,
think I built my last 3 or 4 of them were from the AI builder itself. You just tell it the prompt that you want to do, and it pumps it out. Now, granted, the framework is pretty much the same on all the funnels. Like, it's not going to be anything crazy dynamic and fancified. Like, it's going to be pretty Spartan. But I mean, when it comes to writing the copy and all that kind of stuff done for you, I mean, that's 90% of the work. And when it comes to quote unquote pretty funnels, sometimes it's the ugly ones that do the best anyway. So just rock and roll with it. It's better to be out there fast than be out there perfect. So um, just rock and roll with that. As far as the MCP goes, absolutely love it. I can get on my phone, hop onto Claude, and say, Claude, write a blog post about XYZ because it's something sparked my attention. I saw it on TV or whatever, and it will hook up into my ClickFunnels account, have the blog post sitting there in draft for me to get back to it and tighten it up and then publish it. So
absolutely
it's a
amazing.
game changer.
It is. It is. The sixth way that I'm using AI in 2026 is for deep research and organization, where you can research competitors, find out what's already working, you better research and faster execution. Now, my tools that I'll be using AI for deep research, TubeBuddy, vidIQ, Metricool. Now, what is are you familiar with TubeBuddy or vidIQ for YouTube videos? And I
Uh,
think you can also use it on TikTok too.
I'm familiar with vidIQ. I'm not familiar with the other ones, but as far as my deep research, I go to Gemini. It's because it's powered by Google, and Google has all the data when it comes to anything related to search and trends online.
Yes, TubeBuddy has a thumbnail comparison. TubeBuddy will actually show you how your thumbnail compares to other thumbnails that get multiple views. So it's helping you to optimize your thumbnails for the clicks, and then also it provides video recommendations based on your channel's metrics. Very great. That's another way that I'll be using AI in 2026. The seventh way that I will be using AI in 2026 is as a partner, a personal assistant, and maybe even sometimes a body or an audio double. How's that? By creating AI avatars, cloning voice and speech, creating ads. Now, AI is not just a substitute for you showing up, but it is a tool to use when the traditional resources are not available. Tools like Real Clone AI, HeyGen, 11 Labs, Clean, these can all create AI images and cinematic videos just using prompts and actually feeding it some of your information. What are your thoughts about using AI as a partner?
I've looked into those before a couple years back when it was just starting to kind of tick off. The models weren't that great. It was kind of expensive for what it was. So I just kind of put it on the back burner. Maybe I'll start looking at those in 2026 to see how I can leverage those.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that takes us to the eighth way that I'll be using AI in 2026 as an offer generator and optimizer. Now, in this I do what I'll be using AI for is not just teaching and learning AI, but adding custom AIs to your own offers. Additionally, I believe that having an additional AI component to whatever your existing offer is going to be critical. Now, what you should be asking yourself when you're creating offers, what are some ways that your ideal customer can benefit from AI? And what tools can you provide that will help them to get a result faster and cheaper? And you know what the great part about adding an AI component to one of your offers is that you don't have to create everything on your own. You can find dozens and dozens of AI offers to add to your existing offer on OfferLab. Did you know that, Brandon?
Yeah, there are a ton of offers there on OfferLab when it comes to the
AI.
AI deal. Mine is on there with the Conversations AI, so go find it and promote it. Heavy commissions on that bad boy. And having that in the back pocket, I mean, I think it definitely enhances the usability of any other product that you sell, because if you can load the information up about the product you sell into the AI, it's instant support that somebody can get, and just makes the user experience much better. In fact, even on my site itself, the redone Brandon Growth Lab,
Mhm.
the chatbot there, granted, it is a lead generation tool, but it's also a marketing assistant as well. So if you have any questions about marketing, lead generation, any questions at all, it's loaded up with all the knowledge that I've gained over the years and what I've studied from. Ask it any question you want, and it'll give you the answer.
Yeah. Whatever offer that you're building or you're creating something in 2026, include an AI component. Whether that and I think, like I said, you don't have to create it on your own. Offer Lab. When you go on Offer Lab, make sure you're signed up and just type in AI, and you'll see all of the offers. And Offer Lab is the only place that allows you to create funnels and add, you could create funnels. It's cool. But that is the eighth way that I will be using AI in 2026. The ninth way that I will be using it is just as a tool to grow and scale. And tools are power, but there's a lot of tools out there that will allow you to scale. Just some examples are some that I've seen here: AI ad generator called Predis.ai, Hedra, Hagen, Midjourney, which are your standard LLM models for images, and of course, you want to use the main large language models like Grok, Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini. Of all of those, what would you say is some of your favorites, Brandon?
ChatGPT is still my number one, Claude number two, Gemini for Nano Banana, and that's about it that I use. When it comes to ads, AI advertising is going to become more prolific in 2026, especially with Facebook buying Manus, as mentioned before. But there is an app called Play, that I have like lifetime access to, and can add pretty much anybody to it, and I kind of leverage that every once in a while um, to set up campaigns, and it makes it super simple and easy to set up a campaign, because as you know, the main, like, Google ads pretty complicated, Facebook ads can be pretty complicated, but Play makes it easy. So that's definitely a good one to leverage.
Awesome, awesome. And the last way, no, the 10th way that I'll be using AI in 2026 is, well, I'm going to use AI because AI continues to evolve. And I believe it's going to be important to stay ahead of the curve. So, what I will be doing is participating in communities like school, Google's university, making sure that I can bring the best of the AI knowledge to my community and help them get the results. So the 10th way that I'm going to be using it is just saying that I'm going to use the tools out there for being able to stay up and on time with those. And there's a lot of Facebook groups with a lot of people that are teaching a lot of this for free. So go out there, find those school groups, find those Facebook communities, find those creators that are doing what you want to do. Find these AI groups, learn, practice, and implement. Most importantly, that's my last way that I'll be using AI in 2010. Go ahead and add your thoughts on that, Brandon.
Well, it's 2026, not 2010.
I said 10.
And that's a smart way to do it. I mean, use the tools as much as possible, and then be able to teach the tools to everybody else. That's the best way to use and leverage it, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is also money. So use the knowledge, get the power, get the money, and make 2026 your year over all the other years.
Yes. Anything that I've missed, Brandon? Anything that you want to say? Any other tools or any other ways that you want to use AI in 2026, or do you just want to say later 2025? I'll see you. Get out of here.
Pretty much. I mean, I think we pretty much hit them all. Check out the. We went through a little bit fast to go back through this last half hour, and the ones that I recommend, obviously, number one is Conversations AI to handle all your inbound leads. If you need help doing ads, check out Play or hit me up, and I can get you set up under my account, and then hooked up. And if you have any other questions when it comes to AI, don't hesitate to reach out. We will be happy to help you out.
Absolutely. You comment AI Stack down in the comments. You may get a gift from Brandon and myself. All right. Happy New Year's, everyone. As we bid adieu to 2025. I'm thankful. I am thankful and grateful. We've made another year, Pitch Practice the show, and looking forward to the future. Always wanting to grow, get better, and have enjoyed this online thing. Spending time with your family. Make sure that just don't get too hungover tonight or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, be safe. Call the cab, call the Uber. Don't be crazy. And there's too many options out there to get behind the wheel after drinking. I don't care how many drinks you've had. If it's 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks, or 4. Don't get behind the wheel if you've had any alcohol. So that's my PSA for the evening. That's
it. And from all of us here at Pitch Practice, the show, all of us. You like the way I say all of us?
All of us. We're missing one. Year. Maybe we can get her back next year.
Have a very safe and happy and prosperous new year. We'll see you again bright and early next year. And just one more announcement, Brandon. I just recorded an episode of ClickFunnels Radio that will be going live next Wednesday, January the 7th.
Definitely check it out.
Yeah, on January the 7th. That'll be the same day that we'll be going live again on for our first episode of 2026. But everyone else, if you're already in 2026, we'll be there soon.
Take care. And have a great night and Happy New Year.
All right. See you later. Happy New Year's.